Okay, my darlings, today's science lesson is just going to be a little bit of information about fish and where they live and how some are the same and how some are different. So today for science, you just have to listen to the little information I'm going to read to you. And then tomorrow you'll have to listen to it again and then fill out a little paper about it, okay? So I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see better. And we will read a couple little things here. So this is called fish, same and different, okay? Goldfish and guppies are fish. Where do you find them? Where do you find them? Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. They live in ponds and lakes. Other fish live in the ocean. Where else do fish live? That's a good question. Let's see. Fish are animals. All animals have basic needs. Fish need food and water. They need space and shelter, and they need oxygen too. That's such a pretty picture up here, right? It almost looks like Nemo swimming around in there. Let's see. Fish have eyes and a mouth on their heads. Yes, they have a fish. Hold on, let me try that again. Fish have eyes and a mouth on their heads. They have scales, fins, and gills. Do you see them? Can you see remember we labeled our fish yesterday? All fish breathe through gills. Fish breathe oxygen from the water. I bet you didn't know that, because when we think about oxygen, don't we think about the air we're breathing? Or maybe you never even heard of oxygen. But people might think about air as oxygen, but there's oxygen in the water. Color, shape, and size are characteristics of fish. Now that's a big fancy word for saying ways to describe the fish. So by color, shape, and size, you can describe a fish, right? Let's look over here. How are these fish the same and how are they different? Sorry, my light went out. That's okay, it actually works better. And how are they different? So if we look at these fish, how are they the same and how are they different? What do you think? You can just think about that, right? Not all fish look the same, just like not all people look the same. All right, now fish live in many different places. Fish need to live in water. Some fish live in fresh water. Rivers and streams are fresh water. Ponds and lakes are fresh water. Do you see fish here? Okay. Other fish live in salt water. The ocean is salt water. Many different kinds of fish live in the ocean. I wonder if any of you have ever seen a fish in the ocean. Miss Noble would run away and hide if she ever saw one. Some marshes are salt water. Fish that live in salt marshes need salt water to live. I know my son watches a lot of Octonauts, and there's a lot of information about fish and saltwater and freshwater fish on Octonauts, if you've ever seen that. Aquariums are places to see fish. At an aquarium, fish live in large glass indoor tanks. These fish live in a saltwater tank. So that's pretty cool. We usually think about the fish that we live in. We could fill the sink with our tap water, but they have to live in a special saltwater tank. Pet stores are places to see fish in small tanks. Have you seen these fish? Okay, almost done here, guys. Your class has a fish tank. No, we don't, but maybe we would if we were there, right? So we have to think, if we had a fish tank, do you think it would be fresh or salt water? Goldfish live in fresh water, so it wouldn't be salt water in our fish tank. Fish live in many places. Some fish live in natural places, and other fish live in human-made places. Some fish eat plants and some fish eat animals. Some fish eat both plants and animals. Fish get what they need from where they live. What are the basic needs of a fish? What do you think? They're kind of like our basic needs, aren't they? And then that's all we're going to read today. So if you think about that, the basic needs of a fish are kind of like what our basic needs are, right? So our basic needs would be we need somewhere to live, and we need water and air and food. So that is another thing that all animals need, or fish need, right? All right, boys and girls, so that's all you had to do today was listen to that story or that information. And then tomorrow you'll be filling out this paper, okay? All right, my friends, I will see you sorry, my light went off. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye.